Hi, I'm Katie Couric. Welcome to Eye to Eye. Rapper Cameron has made millions from his lyrics about life in the mean streets of Harlem. And a big part of his hip-hop culture is keeping your mouth shut when the cops come around. He told CNN's Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes why he'd rather be silent than a snitch.
There's this thing about snitching, and I want to get to that because I've been thinking about this for a while, and it needs an OG to talk about.
Is there any situation where you think it's okay to talk to the police?
Yeah, definitely. Say hello, how you feel, everything all right, period.
When I was coming up, it applied to me and my boys. When we did a crime together, if one of us get busted, we didn't tell on the other one.
If you had seen who shot you, would you have told police?
No.
Somebody does something with somebody in your family, you ain't gonna snitch. All right, if you ain't gonna snitch, then that means that you have to get at that nigga. Whoever did that to that person, you have to get him.
I was raised differently not to tell.
You didn't snitch because you didn't want the police to get him because you wanted to get him. It wasn't you didn't snitch because you just didn't want to tell.
A lot of people, though, hearing that are going to say that that's not a good thing.
The people that say it's not a good thing are most likely the people that don't buy my records.
Snitching it's for a criminal. If you ain't a criminal, then that shit don't apply to you. It does not apply to you. No little nigga in the street that ain't doing no criminal activity should be talking about I ain't snitching. You ain't got nothing to snitch about. What the fuck are you talking about?
If there's a serial killer living next door to you, though, and you know that person is, killing people, would you be a snitch if you called police and told?
I recently seen an interview where this cat Cameron said if he lived next door a serial killer, that he wouldn't tell the police. He would just move away.
If I knew the serial killer was living next door to me,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't call and tell anybody on him, but I'll probably move.
So what is he saying, that he don't give a fuck about you or me, that serial killer could kill your mother, my mother, and he ain't gonna say nothing?
I'm not gonna be around because I don't need to be living around serial killers, but I'm not gonna call and be like, put the signs up like, yo, the serial killer's in 4E.
That motherfucker's out of his mind.
So for you, it's really about business.
It's about business, but it's still also a code of ethics.
What he really should have said is, he said, if I knew a serial killer was living next door to me, I'm going to get my boys and we're going to go over there and take care of that motherfucker. Okay, I can understand you don't want to call the cops on him, but you need to go over there and take care of him because next, that motherfucker might kill somebody in your family.
It's like I said, I'm raised from where we wasn't raised to tell.
You don't let nobody come in your community and do anything to anybody that you know, to your family or any of your friends' family, and don't do nothing about it. You better snitch, or if you don't snitch, you better get at that nigga, whoever did it.
You wasn't brought up to say, hey, this guy did that, this guy did that. It's kind of like, not saying go do something bad to the person who did something to you, but it's kind of policing your own community.
If you don't do nothing about it, they're going to come back and do it again. You know what I'm saying? They're going to think it's all right to just come to your household, to your block or whatever, and do whatever the fuck they want to do because you ain't going to snitch, and then you ain't going to do nothing about it either.
It's not your responsibility.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers got that I ain't snitching shit twisted. It goes for, that's a criminal code, and it's meant for criminals, and if you ain't no criminal, then that's I don't snitch, don't snitch, don't apply to you. You know what I'm saying?